Hey everybody, I am thrilled to talk about Brain Thrive by 25. It is a course we've been teaching for a long time, and we actually had independent researchers study it in 16 schools on over 330 kids, and they found that kids who took this, it decreased drug, alcohol, and tobacco use, decreased depression, and improve self-esteem. It's a 12-week course where we teach kids, so middle school, high school, college kids, to love their brains, and then we teach them how to take care of it. We've actually been doing this over 10 years, and the course is taught in 42 states, 7 countries. We have thousands, tens of thousands of kids who've gone through it, and we're so excited because we're going to give it away for free. You can give this as a holiday present, you can give it as a present because you love a young person in your life. You can actually take it as an adult, and for people who take it, who want to upgrade, they can actually get 3 college units of credit, psychology units, of credit from Corban University in Salem, Oregon. So why did we do this? I remember back in 2005, my daughter Caitlin was in 9th grade, and the week before she came to me and she goes, "You need to help me in algebra, we're learning how to factor." And I thought to myself, when's the last time I factored anything? And it was 9th grade. And then the next week, she's working on quadratic equations. And I'm like, so when's the last time I did a quadratic equation? Well, I was in college with calculus, but not ever since. And I'm thinking to myself, why don't we teach kids practical things, like how to take care of your brain? I mean, there's nothing more important than the 3 pounds of fat between your ears. And the next day, I gave a lecture at the Orange County Department of Education here in Southern California. And I floated the idea about kids really need to learn about brain health. And they need to learn it over and over again, like you learn math, or like you learn English, or like you take history, because quite frankly, there is nothing as important in your life as brain health. And Sharon Ellis was a high school principal on sabbatical doing a program called High School Redesign. I don't know if you know, but high schools have not been redesigned for 110 years. So we're still teaching kids the same stuff they taught 100 years ago. And she said, "I'm doing this great program. Will you help me? And we'll put brain health in the curriculum." And at the time I was so busy, and I'm like, I'll show you how to do it. And she goes, "No, we want you to do it." And she said, in fact, at Back Bay High School here in Southern California, it's a continuation school. She said, "I have 42 behaviorally disordered children I'll give you for the pilot." And I looked at her and I said, "I have my own behaviorally disordered children. I don't need more behaviorally disordered children. I'm a child psychiatrist, so I have plenty of them." And but I decided to do it, and it was so much fun that none of the kids cut our class. In fact, they got their friends to come and crash the class, because when you make brain health fun, everybody gets excited about it, because you're ultimately teaching them about them. And so we teach them about how important their brain is. It's your brain that gets you a date, that gets you into college, that gets you a car, that gets you independence, that gets you a job, that helps you make money. So we teach them about my brain's involved in everything I do. And then we teach them about the differences between the male and female brains, which they love. We teach them about different brain systems, what they do, what happens when things go wrong. We teach them things to avoid, things to do to have a healthy brain, and invariably, after we go through the list of things to avoid, drugs, alcohol, tobacco, staying up too late, video game addictions, bad food, invariably, and it's always a boy. It's so irritating. It's always a boy. He'll raise his hand and go, how can you have any fun? And so we do this game in Brain Thrive by 25 called Who Has More Fun? The kid with the good brain or the kid with the bad brain? Who gets the girl and gets to keep her because he doesn't act like a jerk? It's the kid with the good brain. Who gets into the college they want to get into? It's the kid with the good brain. Who gets the best jobs, makes the most money, has the most meaning and purposeful life? It's the person with the good brain. I'm friends with Miley Cyrus, and in December of last year, we published a study here at Amen Clinics on over 1,000 people looking at healthy brains versus pot-smoking brains. Every area of their brain was lower. And I sent that study to Miley, and then she stopped smoking pot. I was so proud of her. And so right before I gave a big lecture this year to 7,000 teenagers and their parents, I texted her and I said, are you having more fun with your good habits or the bad ones? And she texted me right back and she said, good, by 1 billion. And I'm so proud of her. But I mean, who has more fun? It's the kid with the good brain. And then we teach them how to take care of their brain, how to eat for your brain, how to exercise for your brain, how to kill the ants, the automatic negative thoughts that steal your happiness. We teach them how to manage stress. We teach them how to warm their hands because it has an automatic positive stress response for them. If you can think about warming your hands, so get hand warming images. We teach them how to breathe diaphragmatically, and we even teach them how to have brain healthy parties. So yes, you can have a lot of fun if you have a healthy brain. So if you go to brainthriveby25.com, you can sign up for yourself for free. And you know, the 12 lessons, they're very fun and very interactive. And then I actually interview Dr. Jesse Payne, who helped me create the course, on his experience, because he grew up in a fairly stressful, not fairly stressful, his mother's got paranoid schizophrenia and a father who ended up killing himself. So he grew up with a fair amount of brain trauma. And his experience teaching this course to thousands of students over the last decade. And then we have a group of kids. So Chloe, my daughter, is in it. So we had a 13-year-old, a 16-year-old, a 19-year-old, a 22-year-old. And we just talk about the issues of the day that relate to brain health. And we do it for each of the lessons. It also comes with tests and labs and exercises. I mean, it's a full-on curriculum that we couldn't be more excited. It makes a great gift. If you're looking for college units of credit and you want to enhance your life and your brain along the way, it's so important. So many of the kids, when they write to us, they said it's the most important class I've ever taken. And it's because it's a class I took on me. And that's what we love. So leave a comment below. Over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to do a lot of live chats, especially about my new book, Memory Rescue. But brainthriveby25.com makes a great gift.